When I put the jack-o'-lantern into the plant holder, I didn't notice that the arms looked like arms of the pumpkin doing the scream. It was pointed out to me much later. I thought it looks really funny. This was the roof of the second gingerbread house that I was working on. And as you can see by the caption, I was about halfway done with the roof. My coworker got me a Halloween costume to try on the dogs. And so our question is, who wore it better? Milo and I looking at each other, so who's looking at who? When I left the house that morning, the couch was turned the other way, so somehow he turned the couch around and then got on it, which not quite sure exactly how he did that. Apparently, we are the squirrels' mealtime entertainment, because they certainly do like to watch us through the window as they eat. I think tortoise feet are so fascinating. They kind of look like elephant feet. They also kind of look prehistoric, like dinosaurs or something. Work provided a lunch for Thanksgiving, so they got in Chipotle, if you know what that is. Being that I don't eat Mexican, I was pleasantly surprised to find something to eat, and this was it. I thought this was a pretty cool sunset as we were getting home from visiting the cemetery. Daisy resting when she wasn't feeling very well, and Mindy kind of keeping her company. We had waited weeks, if not months, for this stuff to arrive, and it finally did. So being a work nerd, I was celebrating. I thought the sky looked pretty cool while driving through my downtown area. As the caption says, these are my Puili sticks that I got in Hawaii 20 years ago or so, and I do get to play them once in a while at church. And it was the monthly donut day, but I was surprised that it showed up a week early because of the holiday. So pleasant surprise for me. If you're wondering about my eyeglass holders, well, this was the shipment that I got them from. Driving to church one morning, and I love the calmness of the water reflecting the trees. This was the day after I lost RC, and it still hurts to see his picture. I loved him so much. Sparkling water from the sun while driving home from church that day. Mindy's squinting in the sun. I thought she looked really cute. My parents and I were down in the basement doing some organizing, and the dogs couldn't figure out why we were all down there. I took this picture because I liked how the smallest of my birds and the largest of my birds were sitting basically next to each other, but also ignoring each other. As the caption says, I didn't think Mindy enjoyed that I was interrupting her solitaire game. We have a crystal prism thing that hangs in our dining room window, and certain times of the year we get rainbows all over the ceiling and the walls. When we went to Chad and Jen and her parents' place for Thanksgiving, I got to hold my dragon niece Nagini. She's really cute. The roof to the A-frame gingerbread house was complete. There are people who actually do enjoy getting up on ladders and doing stuff like this. I am not one of them, but I'm thankful for those who are. It may look like a lot, but Some of those are gifts for Christmas. My friend and I get together to make Christmas cookies every year at her place, and those are the ones that I decorated. I wanted to revamp my Christmas earring collection, and so he was having an Christmas earring sale, so it all worked out for me. Nibbles says hi. Hi, Nibbles. I was filling up my gas tank when I turned around and saw this head was parked at the next pump. I thought it was kind of creepy. And of course I wondered if there was a body inside it or not. But, Mindy after her haircut and a brand new scarf. I caught Milo preening his feathers, and so that's why you don't see his head. My mom took this picture of Mahad lounging around on his couch. At this moment, the parakeet's chirping was annoying Kiki, so he was flapping his wings and yelling at them to be quiet. Of course, they're not going to listen to him. These are the three that sit at the edge of the tree table that guard the tree and the nativity. And now we can say hi to Tweety. Hi, Tweety. I got these decorations at one of my old jobs, and I thought we did. They look very well in the corner of the living room. After I posted this picture, I realized I should have taken a video of the color changing. So I guess I'll have to do that next year. So I finished house number 2, the A-frame. So here it is from all sides and along with house number 1. The parakeets like to have meetings, and sometimes I feel like I'm interrupting. I was looking at Milo through his swing, and I thought this would be such a cute picture. It took me a week to post the news about Daisy. 1, because it hurt so bad, and 2, because I wanted to tell you guys first. Before I told Instagram for a few reasons. So that's why this picture was basically a week late. It was Donut Day, and since so many people had taken the holiday off, I decided to have 2. Some of the instruments that I used for the Christmas Eve service, the yellow are people's names that probably wouldn't want me to post them on Instagram. My coworker invited me to her birthday party, and this was the hors d'oeuvre table. She can get really fancy. We have one red squirrel that hangs around in our yard and property, and this is him getting some peanuts. These were from the final 2 shows of the year. There was one gift in there. And the stuff on the left came from an estate that he got jewelry from. He refurbished them. And I think I got some really cool statement pieces. For example, the one at the top right is in a whole clamshell. I snuck a picture of my coworker because you almost couldn't see her. When I showed her the picture, she couldn't find herself. I got to leave work early this day, so I stopped to get some lunch, and I saw this big cookie, and I just couldn't resist. As the caption says, toe beans.